My father came to the U.S. when he was 18 years old with just the clothes on his back. Tough guy, crossed the border multiple times, got into some serious shit a lot of the times. So he has not had it easy. He wasn't raised in a soft time either. So there is all of that. But needless to say, it's fascinating watching your parents grow up, change over time as they grow and mature, right? I'm 28 years old now, so I've seen my father grow from when he was in his, late 20s, early 30s, all the way up until now to his early 50s. Well, we were in a restaurant, and, I had something happen recently that was, made me pretty sad. So I kind of started tearing up because I had told him about it earlier that day. But, sometimes emotions will hit you differently. And so I started tearing up a little bit about it, and I started apologizing. And he said, when a man cries, it's a really serious thing. It means that you had true feelings attached to it. It was something beautiful attached to it. And he said that it was perfectly valid to do so, that there's no shame in it. And I don't know why, but it just hit different hearing it from my own father, who, again, is just a badass motherfucker, telling me that. Somebody that, again, was raised in a really tough environment, having that outlook, having such an emotionally intelligent response, being very supportive, it just hit on a different level. And I really, really appreciated that he had that response for me. I know other people don't get that type of response. Like, even if they are grown men and, their father is a grown, an older man at that point, they may not have that type of comfortability to be able to express emotions in front of their parent like that. But thankfully, I'm lucky. But it is interesting, like I said, seeing how my parents have changed over time. Because, again, a lot of times you grow up seeing your parents and you see them as, they're authority figures. So there's a different aura to them, right? But at the end of the day, parents are also human beings. Of course, this is obvious, but I'm just saying it's just surprising, I guess, as a son, to watch your parents and how they evolve over time. They become wiser, they become smarter. They change their views on things that maybe they reflect back on the way they were raised, or maybe some conservative type of viewpoints that maybe weren't the most healthy, right? And that changes with time. So I just think that's really great to see.